I just hit over 14,800 subscribers and I've been monetized for over a year now, so I thought I'll share you guys how much money that I earned during that time, the most viral video that changed everything, and plus some knowledge that I wish I knew in the beginning to help me grow even faster so you guys could do the same. So to get monetized on YouTube, you need 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers, but at that time I felt that was a lot, and it was, especially when you're starting from zero. But that was my goal for the first attempt at YouTube. If you guys don't know, I own this YouTube agency where I help other people grow their YouTube channels. So I was really comfortable with YouTube, especially on the back end. But when I turned on the camera and actually stepped foot in front of the camera, that kind of changed everything. After my first month of uploading videos, I had around 26 subscribers and 34.4 watch hours. And I needed a lot more if I wanted to get monetized. So yeah, so it was safe to say that I was a little bit discouraged. And to be honest, in my first 2 or 3 videos, I was just copying other famous YouTubers. Copying word by word, even thumbnails and titles. I was just too lazy to write scripts, and nothing that I made was original. The truth was that I was just, again, lazy to put in the real work. You probably hear this advice millions of times on YouTube: just copy what's already working on YouTube and you'll get views. Well, at least that's what all the YouTube gurus were saying at the time, but it wasn't working for me. But everything changed on my 5th video. That's when I finally did something totally different and it blew up my channel. I decided to make content that I would actually find valuable. Something that I would genuinely click on if I see that on my homepage. And this all stemmed from watching a video from Haley's World or Hailey's World. I can't pronounce the name, but I was watching her YouTube video covering the top 10 list of AI tools, and I thought the way she presented the visuals, everything about it was amazing, and I want to do something like that. But I couldn't just copy her, right off the back, right? So I took a mixture of that, and I also took a key buzzword from another YouTuber that had the keyword and they're titled killer videos. And then I took that killer videos kind of phrase and I put it in a title and turned it into a listicle video titled Top 13 AI Tools to Create Killer Videos That No One Is Talking About. And within 1 week, that video racked up 31,000 views and 1,000 subscribers already, and that pushed me into the monetization world. And I'm going to walk you through the official breakdown of the first 3 months of being monetized on YouTube, and I'm not including sponsorships or brand deals. That's something totally different. This is just from AdSense alone, and I made around $995.31, and at this time I had around 7,000 subscribers. In month 6, it reached to $1,445.25 with 9,000 subscribers. Not a huge jump, but that's just coming from one video is actually pretty good. Getting monetized on YouTube isn't the finishing line as what a lot of people think it is. It's where the real battle actually begins. In my case, after I got monetized from one video, all my other videos after that completely flopped. I got a little to no views on anything, which made me question everything about YouTube. Like, was YouTube even right for me? Maybe I was better just, managing behind the scenes of other people's channels instead of running my own. I started experimenting with different formats. I tried like a AI news segment. That didn't work. I tried challenges formats. That didn't work either. But earlier this year in 2025, things finally started to change. I began consistently hitting higher view counts. And funny enough, it was something that I already done before on my viral videos. I just did not realize it at the time. And looking back, I should have continued the process of the viral video much sooner. If I had, I would have consistently created bangers after bangers back to back. So here's what I learned about the process so you could start doing the same and get way more views. Number 1 is look for outlier videos. These are videos that have way more views than the channel's average. For example, a YouTube channel that has 10 videos and the 9th video gets around 1 million views while the rest of them only get 1,000 views, that 1 million view video is considered an outlier. For some reason, that topic resonates well with the audience more than anything else, even though the editing might be the same, the pacing might be the same. It's the topic that made the difference. When doing this, I recommend looking for outlier videos on smaller channels rather than big ones. Outlier videos on huge channels with millions of subscribers can be skewed by their loyal fan base, so the data isn't always useful. I see a lot of people make this mistake all the time. A better rule of thumb is to study channels with around 100,000 subscribers and under. If I find a channel just like that in my niche, best believe I'm going to subscribe to it and keep tabs whenever they post another video. Think about it like this. Those smaller creators are testing ideas for you. The more of these channels that you follow within your niche, the more data you're collecting and the better your decisions will be when it comes to making your own video ideas that people actually want to see. Step 2 is, now that you found your outlier videos, let's say you pick 3 of them from a smaller channel and they all cover the same type of topics and are resonating with their audience. The next step is to analyze the titles. I recommend copying and pasting those 3 outlier videos titles and putting it into like a Google Doc and highlighting what they have in common. You guys will notice patterns, certain keywords or phrases that show up. Your job is to identify those patterns and create your own title that's even stronger than the outliers. That's the key here, is that your title needs to be better than the outliers. One way of doing this is by using ChatGPT to compare your title against the outliers and ask which one generates more curiosity. This creates a powerful feedback loop, because if your title isn't better than the outliers, the viewers are automatically going to choose the outliers over yours. Step 3 is to do the same process but with the thumbnails. Download the thumbnails and put those 3 outlier videos and place them side by side on a Google Doc and ask yourself, what are the patterns that you notice? You probably see some similar patterns like facial expressions, numbers, logos. These elements are the reason that they are grabbing attention and getting people to click. Your job is to highlight those patterns and create your own version, but it needs to be better. That's the thing. One tip that I recommend is showing both the outlier thumbnails and your own thumbnails to your family or friends and ask them which one would they rather click on. And you got to tell them to be completely honest, because I know they're going to be biased, but if majority of people rather click on your thumbnails than the outlier thumbnails, that's a green flag and you are on the right track. And lastly, step 4, this is where you guys want to transcribe the first 30 seconds of those 3 outlier videos. Doing this will help you break down the hook of each one. Again, analyze what they have in common so you guys could craft your own. Pro tip, pay close attention to the retention graph YouTube shows you at the bottom of every video. If you're not sure what I mean, it's that little graph underneath the progress bar that shows where the viewers are most engaged. This is a gold mine for us. It literally tells you what the audience wants you to see. So you guys, at the end of the day, YouTube just makes it super easy for you guys to reverse engineer videos that are already performing well and then make them your own. That's exactly what I did in the beginning with my raw video, and I just didn't realize it at the time. And looking back, I wish I had doubled down on that strategy sooner, because now my recent videos are performing so much better simply by going back to that process. And if you guys found these tips helpful and want to dive deeper, this is just one piece of what I teach inside my YouTube Growth Secrets community. You guys will get full access to full courses, downloadable PDFs, templates, plus weekly Q&A calls with me covering everything related to YouTube growth and AI tools to help creators scale. And if that's something you guys are interested, it's only $2 a month. You could find the link down below, and I'll see you guys inside.